What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Honey, I Covered the Spread. We are in week 5, and the quarterback injuries just continue to pile up. Tyreek Hill's knee exploded, if you will.
Mm,
And we have 3 defeated teams still, the Jets, the Titans, and the Saints. Foley, let's bring you in here. What's going on?
not much. Last week was my first big week in terms
Oh,
of
there you go.
picks, so that was good. Only took 4 weeks, but it was a good week. We got Beav on again this week. I couldn't. I went 4-1 in the contest, and I
You did,
cannot
right?
believe he's back on. Did you go 4-1 too?
No, I went 3-2. I lost.
Yeah.
I went 3-2. So it's
Yeah.
was to go 5-0. Like you'll probably win it every time, but the fact that you went 4-1 too is just the icing on the cake. I feel like we all
Crazy.
had a pretty good read last week.
I mean, you gotta give him credit.
Yeah, you have to give him credit. I am 17, 18, and 1 on the year now.
Mm.
So I'm almost back to 500. Do not let me get hot. I got my Chat GPT premium subscription, so that's where all my picks are coming from. So we'll see if AI is going to get me back over 500.
Hey, that's fair.
I am also at a Survivor, everyone.
Oh,
The Giants exposed me. I almost switched the pick to the Patriots beforehand, and then I trusted my gut, which tells you to not always trust your gut. It was wrong this time. Even though I was looking at the stats from that game, and I cannot believe the Chargers lost. But I was watching the whole game, and I didn't think it was that bad. So I don't know what that says about me. I think Dart had, I don't even think he had 100 yards passing.
he had 111. Looking at it now, it was weird because, like, to your point, it felt like so. Look, this is a good conversation. I actually wanted to bring this up this week. So we're in the same Survivor this year, right?
Yeah.
You got me into this league. Now, what is the etiquette for someone like me who joins through you? You're on the Chargers in Survivor. I'm not, and obviously you got to think a lot of people are on the Chargers. Is it wrong for me on Sunday to be rooting for the Giants to beat the Chargers and effectively not just rooting against you, but to knock out people in the pool?
No. I It's a great question. My family members will say like they're rooting like for the Chargers.
Okay,
I wouldn't.
okay, because brother,
I'm
I
rooting.
was, I
I am
was,
rooting for 2 teams in Survivor, the one I pick.
yes,
I am
okay,
rooting for the other 31 teams.
yeah, because that's what I was doing. But it was weird because obviously we were texting each other, and I was like, I'm not going to openly root against, you know what I mean? That's just a whole
Yeah.
different level. But like, was I happy that the Chargers got knocked off, and then I look at the app, and half the people in the pool are now out?
Yeah.
Just the
I was
whole
doing
point
that
of
with
the
the Packers and the Browns, even though it was
right,
my best
right,
bet
right,
too. But I was doing it with
right,
and then I
right,
was doing it with the Cowboys when the Giants almost beat them in week 2.
right,
So yeah,
right.
I was
So
doing it.
I wanted to bring that up because it was weird. Because obviously, like, if it was just a random league, we both like the fact that you got me into it is what made it extra kind of like, is this wrong? Like, should I be
Listen,
rooting?
do you have some sort of powers that
No,
influence the game? Then
no, no.
it's all good then.
Yeah, just making sure we're okay.
As long as you weren't, if you weren't praying to the big man upstairs, then I think you could just root.
No, I left him out of it. I promise you that I left him out of this. I still have my one wish on the shelf.
Let's talk about the Ravens, man. 1-3 now. Lamar is out at least this week, injured. They looked quite bad against the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I'd say. I saw a stat. They are the 32nd ranked team in terms of running the ball with their running back on first and second down. They just don't give it to Derrick Henry on first and second down a lot. And they're the second best team when they actually do run it on first and second down. They're averaging 6 a carry.
Interesting. I was on the Chiefs in that game, and I was on Zay Flower props. And I guess a question for you. I'm a big Zay Flowers guy. He's a
You
BC
are.
guy. Drafted him in fantasy in my big league. Do you think the switch from Lamar to Cooper Rush. Is there a chance that's better for him in fantasy?
I don't know. I would think they lean on the run more with Cooper Rush,
Okay, that's fair.
but Zay's like one of like who else do they have to throw the ball to? Bateman, Andrews, Hopkins,
Hopkins.
likely maybe
I don't
soon.
know if Likely ever comes back. Yeah,
I
I'm just because Lamar can do so much like with his legs, and it's kind of like the offense is very good, but it's so diverse when Lamar's in that. I'm thinking maybe with Cooper Rush just kind of sitting back there and throwing it around, you got to think his targets at the very least go up. It's just a
yeah,
matter of
I would
do
agree
they
with that.
amount to anything.
I would agree with that.
Okay.
We'll see. Yeah, I would agree with that though.
Okay.
All right, everyone, we do have a contest again with Beav. Before we get into that, let's go some dog of the week here.
Yes. Yes. Do you want me to start? Because I have one.
Yeah, you can start. I have three.
So three. So this is. I don't know where the cutoff is for dog of the week. I don't know if this would have fell into last week or this week. But did you see Shador do his interview?
Yes,
Dude, that killed me. I could not believe. I thought my phone was broken.
I thought the same thing. I would
Dude.
like my volume. It's gone.
Dude, that might be between. And I don't even know. Like, obviously, people with him, he's so polarizing that it's either you hate him, love him, this and that. I don't even know where I stand on like the whole thing with doing that. But I just know I watched that video over and over again. First of all, he's so good at it.
Yeah,
What
he was really good at it.
what do you call that? Like it's there's a
It's
word.
like pantomiming.
Pantomiming. That's what it was. People, I never heard that word before, but people were using it like it's a fucking everyday word. Dude, that killed me. And like I said, I'm indifferent with him. So I don't have like anger or I'm like, haha, good for him. It just I thought it was an unbelievable video of just the expressions and like the questions that keep coming in, and the fact that they remained silent while he's doing it, dude.
It's so funny that they kept asking questions.
Dude, like you would think at some point while he's doing that during mid-thing, they'd be like, Shador, come on, or something. They sit there silently listening as if he's actually talking. It was unbelievable. So that's my dog of the week because I've just never seen that before.
Yeah, it's not gonna help his stock, I think, and his maturity concerns coming into the draft. But it's hilarious.
Oh, dude, it killed me.
All right, I got three. I'm going to run down them pretty quickly. The first one's Brees Hall for his just absolutely. If you could just encapsulate a Jets fan and the Jets since 1970, this would be it. His quote: "Other teams shoot themselves in the foot, then we come in and shoot ourselves in the head." Just an all-time quote. I don't even know if that's dog of the week. I just wanted to get that quote in there. I didn't know where else to put it in.
And also, I think Glenn kind of like mirrored his.
Glenn said like he said something like we're killing ourselves or something.
Yeah, like very similar. It was like
a graphic. He's like we're jumping off bridges. We're overdosing on painkillers.
He was like, all right, let's all just relax for a minute.
There was a rope in our locker room. We're all just standing and getting in it.
Truly, dude. It was like, all right.
So yeah, everything's going good over there in Florham Park. The second nominee I have is the Dolphins guard, Jonah Savaiinaea. He allowed 14 pressures against the Jets and earned a 3.2 PFF passing grade.
Oh my god.
That's traffic cone. They should put him out on the highway if there is a lane closure because that is traffic cone-ish.
Oh my god.
And my last one is going to be Cam Ward. This is a real one. He went 10 of 26 for 108 yards with an interception. That is 4 yards per pass. In a game, they were down by 3 scores in.
And he also had an all-time comment after the game. He said, I'm going to keep it a buck. We ass. That was very funny. So I'm kind of liking the sound bites, the interviews this year, because so far it's been good.
I think it's so funny when people say like we're ass. Like it's somehow worse than saying something. I don't know, like ass.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
True
No,
ass.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
True ass lar. All right, let's week.
Yes. I'm assuming.
Are you on AD Mitchell?
Yeah. I was going to do that
Okay.
as well.
All right.
I'll do that as well.
Someone said it was like the best play from a wide receiver ever until for the first 70 yards.
yeah.
For
Truly.
those who didn't see it, he caught a pass from Danny Dimes, spun on 2 defenders, made a house call, then fumbled it, tried to dive on it, and it went out the back of the end zone for the touchback.
Mm.
And it was weird. It wasn't even really like he was. Like you see some guys drop it before. He was just kind of. I feel like he was just kind of moving it in his hands, and he just like lost it.
Yeah.
You got us some ball security though. Gotta have.
No, it was bad. It was bad. And he might get benched. They're still talking about like dropping him down the depth chart because like he talk about coming into the league with like maturity issues. He was one of them.
Okay.
Trying to see if I'm scrolling through the game, seeing if there's anything else that pops out.
I always love when guys get like benched for that.
Yeah.
Because it's like they obviously didn't mean to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I get there's like a discipline thing, but I feel like discipline should be more like for fumbles, which I guess this is, and like personal fouls. While you're looking for that, actually, I just want to go off on a little rant here. The officiating in the Jets game was abysmal. And I know the Jets are really bad, and they probably don't deserve the calls that some of these better teams are getting. So are the Dolphins. The Tua unsportsmanlike when he's sliding that late and doesn't even get hit was ridiculous. Justin Fields got tackled on the Jets bench pretty much. There was no flag. Rucker gets hit in the back of the head 2 seconds after he's down. No flag. Garrett has hands. Offensive PI. Joe Tippmann, helmet ripped off. It's a holding on the Jets.
Dude, there were helmets coming off like the entire game for the Jets O linemen.
There was one of them like it just kind of came off, but like 3 of them was just hands to the face.
Yeah.
The Dolphins were doing like it was also funny because like they take the helmet off and keep playing, and they'd like put their hands on their face.
Yeah. Very strange.
Anyway, that's all I had. You find anything else?
I'm just gonna go Geno Smith.
Well, that's our next segment, bro.
Oh, sorry, I got ahead of it. All right, yeah, it's got to be AD Mitchell. I mean, I want to do something with the Packers Cowboys game ending in a tie. It feels that game keeps like pulling me in. The only thing I like LaFleur too much, and I have too much on the Packers this year to talk too ill of the Packers, but LaFleur kind of just like running out the clock before settling for a field goal was a little bit.
Was he running the clock out? I just saw they kicked. It was 4th and 14, right?
Yeah. So I guess actually, my week is going to be just the overtime rules because they cannot figure this out. What the hell is the point of giving both teams a possession if you're going to make that quarter 10 minutes long?
10 minutes.
It makes
agree.
No sense, dude.
I'm surprised this hasn't come up with us. Actually, it makes no sense. It was 10. Actually, it was 15 like 20 years ago when a first score won. Mm-hmm. Then it went down to 10 and they kept first score 1. Then they changed it to if you score a touchdown, it was still 10.
It's over.
It's over. And now it's both teams get a possession. It's 10 minutes. These drives, what are you supposed to do? Why not just make it 15? 15. Like, what is the problem?
It was very confusing because what's an average scoring drive? It's got to be over 5 minutes.
It's got to be.
So it's like, all right,
at least 4, right? At least 4 minutes. You'd say an average scoring drive is at least, and that sounds like
it sounds
short.
low.
Yeah,
dude. So like, you're essentially with these new rules, you're just encouraging ties because like that's what's going to come out of this most of the time.
I think what they're trying to encourage is more risk taking on like fourth down, going for touchdowns. But I it's not happening. Like,
No, it was very bizarre.
you should be get the ball first. You
Yeah.
might as well kick. If I was the Cowboys, I probably would have went for that. It was 4th and goal from the 4. I probably would have went for it. But yeah, it's stupid. Just make it 15 or change the rule again.
And I don't even. How many timeouts do they get? They don't even have 3 timeouts.
They get 2.
Like, they 2? Okay.
Yeah.
And a 2-minute warning or no? I can't remember if there was a 2-minute warning.
Yeah, there's a 2-minute warning.
Okay. Yeah, that was watching that game end. It was just like very bizarre all around.
Yeah. You know what? The NFL gets this award for making the overtime rules. That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Give them more time, Goodell.
And I get it because a lot of people are always like college overtime. I understand the NFL being like, hey, we after 4 quarters of these grown ass men hitting each other nonstop, we can't just jam in 6 extra drives per side of the football.
They're like, listen, we're trying to get that 18th game. We can't have these guys.
Yeah, like the college overtime rules are rough to implement in the NFL because like you're essentially just being like, all right, here's from the 35 in opponent territory, you each just keep getting the ball.
Agreed.
You're jamming in a full half's worth of football of possessions into a very short amount of time after 4 quarters. So I get the red flag with that, but what they're doing now, there's no way this is the best way to figure things out.
No, we should not be ending in ties. This isn't soccer.
No.
It would be cool actually if it ended in a tie after overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just go sudden death from the 5-yard line. Guys score.
Or soccer style penalty shots, but it's just field goal kicking.
Ooh. Or soccer style shootout. They actually bring a net onto the field. And your kicker's the goalie.
Or if you're worried about the physicality of it all, the second overtime period, flag football.
Oh. Don't hate that.
I'd still be cool. That'd be cool to watch.
I don't hate that.
All
right, we fixed the NFL.
Yeah. I can't believe they haven't thought of that.
They're too busy thinking about the tush push.
Yeah.
Last segment. Did Caleb Williams or Geno Smith throw an interception this week?
I know Geno did.
Holy, I will throw it to you. How many did he throw?
He threw 3.
He threw 3.
And he is on the fast track to leading the league in interceptions this year.
How many does he have?
He now has 7 through 4 games.
Not good. Not good. Caleb Williams also threw a pick. Only 1, though. So.
Oh, yeah, they were playing each other.
They were.
I was on the Raiders, so I was very angry with that game.
I would have been as well.
Yeah. So, yep, he's leading the league with 7. And then right behind him is Flacco with 6. And then somehow third place is Jake Browning with 5, who's only played 2 games.
Wow, Flacco has 6? That's bad.
Well, I mean, we'll probably talk about the Browns at some point, but I didn't understand like why sticking with Flacco. I don't understand what the goal was there.
I don't either.
So
they didn't want to put too much pressure on Dylan Gabriel, so they're starting him overseas.
Yeah,
they're gonna let the British guys get their first look at him in person.
The British guys.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Is Shador the backup now? I'm assuming
QB3. So that was the whole pantomiming thing.
Oh, he's still QB3.
So that's why, like, they interviewed him in the I think it was the locker room, about remaining QB3, and that's why he did all that.
Okay.
So Flacco's QB2.
Okay.
So yeah, take that for what you will.
Take that for what you will. All right, we're gonna throw it to Beav in a second. Just some things I wanted to bring up for everyone. NFL favorites of 6 or more points are now 16-2-1 straight up this season. we got the tie. That is the fewest outright losses by 6+ favorites through 4 games since 1979. Crazy. Public humiliation. Teams with 60% of tickets this season are 10-24 against the spread through 4 weeks. That is the worst against the spread mark for public bettors in the 23-year history of this database. Public is getting steamrolled against the spread. Makes sense. But the favorites are winning. Kind of crazy. With that being said, let's throw it over to our contest with Brian O'Sullivan. All right, everyone. We welcome on a guest. He's not special anymore because he's been on here more than anyone, I think.
The third chair at this point.
He can't stop winning. 9-1 against us. 2 kids.
Let's go. You got it.
Beav, how is the second son Benson doing?
You got me. Good to be back on the pod, boys. Had a great week last week. Told everyone, you should probably fade me, but I'm gonna say that again this week just in case, because if it happens again, 5-0, I'll take it. But I'll be the honorary third chair for a little bit. I like it.
I was gonna ask, are you gunning for my seat? And then I was like, wait, you work 60 hours a week, so no, probably not.
Yeah, no, for now, I like just filling in every once in a while. It's good. Talk a little shit here and there.
Beav, I did want to ask you one question, actually, before we started.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were listening to us like 2 or 3 weeks earlier. We were talking about when you're in an office setting and your coworker starts talking to you about something, and then you just kind of like you want to go away from it. What is your move to just go away from it? Do you like walk us through that, because I feel like you go through that a lot more than we do.
Usually just yes them to like just keep saying yeah, yep, yeah, and then try to oh, the phone's ringing, like something like that gets me out of it.
The phone's ringing.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like if I'll jump
you're
on
in
the
an
opportunity.
Office setting, you're in an office setting, and
Well,
everyone's in the same room, and you go, the phone's ringing.
Well, I'm saying if it rings, I'm the first one to jump on it because I'm trying to get away.
How do you have to be close to the phone, or is this...
Hold on. So your strategy is to pray that a phone rings?
Well, no, I was saying you yes them today.
So you're saying yes,
one word answers
until the phone rings.
No, just
until
a
phone rings.
Usually you got to find something else to do to get out of it.
Does the phone ring a lot at Rico's? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's an easy out for me.
Okay.
Maybe it doesn't apply to all office jobs, but I haven't been in like a cubicle job, so I wouldn't know that.
Right. Okay.
Now,
because I was kind of.
I would say keep it short, keep it simple, 1-word answers, and then try to move on as quick as you can.
Now I have a question. Because do you answer the phone every time it rings?
Not just me, but
I was gonna say, because if you're like across the room and it rings, you're like, oh, sorry. Here, hold this.
I mean, I don't know. My guys are cool, so the small talk is usually about sports and stuff. I don't get stuck in conversations that are too outlandish.
Do they own that building, or they rent?
They own it.
Oh,
they
the
have
building,
to own it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
because his mom Ed Arresto owns it next to him, I believe.
Gotcha.
The law offices.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, no. Usually the conversation. Do you guys get stuck in these weird conversations often? Like, where did that come from?
No, because I was in the office 3 weeks ago, and I got caught in one of those, and I was so Beef, I was talking with somebody about work or whatever, and then it switched to her daughter goes to Alabama, and then one of the sales guys came by, and his son goes to South Carolina, and then they started talking, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, so you were
and then they started talking about when they were going to visit them and shit, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to visit your kids, so.
Yeah, so you were just kind of sitting there.
So I just slowly back away, and then I'm out.
Okay.
Which I also thought was crazy. I didn't think that was the way to go about it either, to be fair.
Dude, I'm picturing that now. That is a little sus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to say something.
No, I don't think you do, because I think they respect it. Oh, he had nothing to say about this.
I would just be sorry to interrupt, but I'm going to see my way out.
You think that's better than me just backing away? They're like, all right, well, he obviously had nothing else to like say about this conversation.
Well, yeah, but I think that's inferred, you know?
Sorry, I want to interrupt.
Well, if you're not part of the conversation, you're kind of just butting in.
Right, so just leave. All right, that's it. All right. All right, Beav, you are 9-1 against us. The last 2 times you've gone against us, 5-0 week. Quick applause there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Never really in doubt. You're going to start us off this week. What do you think your record is going to be? 4-1 again?
I'm going to take a modest 3-2. We'll shoot low. I don't feel too confident. We were just talking about it. I don't really have much lines on the player props, which I usually target. So I'm probably going to have to go most to like either money line or spread. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. All right. So what's your first pick then?
All right. So as we discussed, everyone was wondering who the Jets' second receiver would be, and I think it's going to be Mason Taylor. I think his
Okay.
catch total is at 4.5. I like the over. Or his yardage total. I think you said it was 35. I'll take that. Yeah, I just think they're going to get the ball to him, and the Cowboys secondary is a little suspect. So give me Mason Taylor's catch or yardage.
Which we have at 44.5. Now, what we can do, Beav, is we should have props tomorrow. So I guess CMAC, we usually make the graphic, what, tomorrow?
Yes.
So, all right. So either yards or receptions. We'll figure out what the juice comes in at.
I was gonna say if I could pick, I'll take the reception total. If it's 4.5, give me the
Okay.
over.
Okay, so
But
receptions over
I'm
four
fine
and a
with
half
over
is
44
the
yards
first choice.
too. But yes,
Okay.
It'll be under 4.5. It'll be 3.5 because if the yards are at 35.5, there's no way it's going to come in at 4.5.
Yeah.
four and a
Beav, I
half
like
for the
that.
44 yards. Yep.
He is questionable, little ankle injury, but I like that. He is their second receiver right now. And from someone that we were talking off air, laddering up to 50. He was in Miami. Home game for him. I like it.
Miami.
Foley, you want to go or you want me to go?
You can go.
Okay. All right. I have a couple of picks that you guys are not going to pick, and then a couple that you might. I will take Jets Dallas over 47.5. Two of the worst pass defenses in the league, and by worst I mean 31 and 32nd, I believe. These two teams suck. Jets have hit the over in 3 of 4 games. Just missed it in the Bills game because Justin Fields went out with his concussion. Cowboys just scored 80 points last week on Sunday Night Football. I'm going to take the over 47.5 here. It was between that and Dallas winning, but I'm going to take the Jets here and Dallas to score enough points to hit the over because nobody can stop anything. The Jets are suck on defense. Linebackers stink. Secondary stinks. Cowboys secondary stinks. And their run defense kind of stinks. So give me over 47.5. The only way this doesn't hit is if the Jets just run the ball for like 2 quarters straight, which I can't see them happening.
Fair. Alrighty, I got 2 here. I'm going to start out with give me the Broncos, and that is currently at plus 3.5. Let me see if I can get better. I might be able to get a plus 4 somewhere. 1 second. Sorry. What time is that fucking game? 1 o'clock. I can get a plus 4, minus 110. Oh, actually, FanDuel has 4.5. So give me the 4.5.
Oh.
I think Philly's margin thus far looks good, and I mean it's not even subjective. It's mainly because their special teams has been insanely good. Like just a ton of special team positive luck their way. They have a big injury report this week. They have Jalen Carter and Lane Johnson both as questionable, two key pieces. And I just don't think that offense is playing at a level where you can lay more than a field goal against a defense at the quality that Denver has. I liked what I saw from Bo Nix on Monday night. I thought he looked a little bit better. I just think the numbers a little.
Why? Because he was going against the Bengals defense?
Yes, but ultimately he looked a lot more composed and in control than he did. You know, to dominate a team the way they did, there's something to that. I just think
I would say that, except it was the Bengals.
Right, but the Eagles laying more than a field goal. Just with the way their offense is moving right now, I'm going to take the 4.5, and then my next pick is going to actually be Indy. I'm going to lay the 6.5. Really, I took Vegas a couple times so far this year, and I do not like anything they're doing. Geno looks horrible. The O line doesn't look good. Defense doesn't look good. The play calling with Chip Kelly looks outdated. And they're going up against an Indy team that should have honestly won last week in Los Angeles. So they're legit, in my opinion. I'll lay the 6.5 here, and they are at home.
Don't hate that. Love the Colts.
I was going to be on the other side of that, so thank you for saving me from that. Yeah. I do like the Broncos, though. I will say that. I think the Eagles are just... what are they doing? They're just kind of skating by.
Right. People are betting the team name, not the actual performance we've seen.
I will say I put the fraud alert out and best bet on the Rams, and they hit it. Okay. Now, was it clean? No. So Donnie Mitchell was like, fuck this ball. I hate it.
Insane.
He was the only guy that's ever done that, and was like, "Oh fuck, I definitely dropped it before the end zone."
But he fumbled. In his defense, he legit fumbled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he made a sick. He caught.
Yeah.
The only I would say I have a stat on the Colts and the Colts are the only, so they were undefeated against the spread. And they lost their last game. In the team's fifth game or later, the teams coming off being undefeated against the spread are just 35% against the spread since 2012. So that was why I would have been on the Raiders, but I'm not. Moving on. I will be on my next pick. Christian McCaffrey over 54.5 receiving yards. There is nobody else there. Purcell did not practice. Jennings, he might have been limited. I don't even know if he practiced. I don't fucking care. He's averaging 75 yards in the air. And I know it's Mac Jones. That doesn't matter. This is going to be Christian McCaffrey. I don't see how he doesn't get over 54.5 yards receiving.
McCaffrey, you said?
Yeah. They can't run the ball. He honestly looks terrible running the ball. Looks decent. He had 6 for 92 last week. Give me McCaffrey here, 54.5.
I like that. I was looking at his props as well. I'm up, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna go back to the well from last week.
You got two.
Okay, all right. First one, I'm gonna go back to the Seahawks. Seahawks are -3.5. So give me the Seahawks -3.5. They're at home against the Bucs. The Bucs have a banged up defense. I just like the Seahawks. I think they're rolling. I think the pass game is going to get going again because I think there's a couple DBs on the Bucs that are out. And give me the 12th man helping out.
And Bucky Irving's out.
And I think he went for an MRI too, right?
No, he's out. Yeah.
What did they say? What it was? I didn't see.
Midfoot sprain.
So that's a few weeks, right? IR.
So every player I have on my fantasy team is day to day. Everyone's like, no, they're out for 3 weeks. So he is day to day, but he's out this week.
Okay. Yeah. Even better. The next one here, I think I'm going to go against what I think most people are going to take here, the London game, the Browns and Vikings. I think people think, two good defenses. It's going to be a low-scoring game. Browns with the rookie quarterback, Dylan Gabriel. I think the opposite. I think it's going to be a crappy game. I just think that there's going to be a lot of points scored. I think 36.5 is a little too low, so I'm taking the over.
Wow. You hate my system play.
I guess so, brother.
Well, I'll tell you what, Beav, we're going to be going against each other on that one. That's my 5th pick, so.
Dylan Gabriel season.
Kid's got to be good for at least 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
You know what I enjoy is how Deshaun Watson is still listed on the injury reports.
Yeah, that is kind of.
What is his?
Why did they just release him yet?
What is his injury?
Achilles.
They're like just massages.
Horny.
All right. My next pick is gonna. Oh, quick question for you guys. You guys start drinking like pumpkin coffee beers yet? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I got.
Yes.
Yep.
There it is. What's that? Blue Point?
Yeah, this is Blue Point. The shipyards are my favorite though.
So Shipyard was my favorite too. I just tonight at dinner had a local. It's called Dorchester Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, it was probably one of the better pumpkin ales I've had. I'll have to send you the link to it because it was. I'm not the biggest pumpkin guy. I'm very picky. I usually buy like a 12-pack of Shipyard and like that'll be it for the year. I might go get a 12-pack of that. The one I had tonight. It was fantastic.
Very nice.
Yeah. No, I love pumpkins. I'm a big Montauk guy, though. I'm kind of like a homegrown.
Those are not bad, Beav. I got to be honest.
I've never had that one.
It's good. They need to rebrand it.
Yeah.
It's just like the Montauk, and it's like orange. Like put a fucking pumpkin on it.
Gotcha.
Also,
Maybe-
like that brewery has so much potential, but it's kind of like ass.
Is it out in Montauk? I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's just like so small, and there's not really like an area for a lot of people. So like you kind of have to just go and pick up stuff and leave.
Yeah, Montauk's not like a
Yeah, but
brewery.
who would go there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Breweries
People
draw
from, like,
townies.
People from June to
Yeah,
September.
I mean, you only really need a few busy season, like
True.
the Bordy Barn.
That's fair, actually. Yeah.
I would definitely bring it out here, though. Yeah, or a pop up at least. Put a pop up over.
No,
there.
I mean they're in like every gas station.
Yeah,
No. But I'm saying like brewery,
an open like location where you can go.
yeah. Pop one up at Patchogue, dude. You'll do numbers.
Yeah, I mean that's a great point. Like you just get like a brewery like with an open space, a little cornhole.
That's all it is. You don't need to actually be brewing the beer there. It
No.
just has to be your like name on it. You know what I mean? Like just
have it on tap.
yeah.
So we do the shit here.
So I'm up, right, C-Mac?
No. I got one.
But if you're battling him, you got to make it your next pick.
No, I don't, because you're not going to take it.
Well, the whole point of the battle is when he.
All right, I'm going to battle Beav here. It's a system under. It is a system under.
C-Mac, we'll talk about it on the pod tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
These system plays are 1-0 this year. I have no research to back this up. It's just, if it's under 37, C-Mac's taking the under. So I will be on the under against Beav, and I will lose this one.
And what's the over number? 52.
What
For what?
Browns Vikings?
What's the over number for the system play? 51.
The over number for the system play is 50. It's got to be over 53.
Okay.
So it's 53.5, and then the under's 36.5.
Okay. All right. So here, C-Mac, I don't want to take one of yours, but do you have anything in the Giants Saints game?
No.
Okay.
All you.
So I'm torn between the under and the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints here.
I like both those plays.
Yeah. So give me the Saints. I think it's -1 right now. Really, it's just a matter of everyone's going nuts after the Giants win this past week, and it was a good win. The defense looked incredible. I was very impressed with the defense. Offensively, they still looked horrible.
They looked awful.
Horrible. Dart threw for like 100 yards. He was good on the ground.
He threw for 95 yards.
Yeah, I don't think...
No, but he had like a 54 yards rushing, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, great. I took him to Survivor.
Yeah, but, you know, well, the podcast is always different. I have a fantasy aspect from it, but
yeah, his one passing touchdown was one of those like little lateral play, like one of those the pitch plays forward.
You guys aren't on board. You weren't impressed.
No,
I was not.
Offensively,
defensively, they were very good.
Yeah,
offensively, no.
So
it looked the same shit as Russell Wilson. It was just like he could run a little bit, and he's hurt already.
Man's got to go down.
They're going on the road into New Orleans, into the Dome. I do think there's a home field advantage there for New Orleans. And I think it's going to be a defensive battle. Two young quarterbacks who are prone to mistakes, which is why I'm going to stay away from the under, because I could see some short fields with turnovers and stuff like that. Agreed. But ultimately, I think this is a coin toss game on neutral. So if you're going to give me the home team with who I do think has a home field advantage, like I said, I'll take a stab at the Saints here. I just don't see how the Giants are going to move the ball unless they just really run it down their throats with Scatterbo, which it's very possible. But I just ultimately it's tough to do that in the year 2025. So I'm on the Saints there, and then my next pick. Let's see. I'm gonna go. You guys you're not gonna take my other one, so I'm gonna go to. Give me the Jacksonville. Where are they at?
Again?
Yep. I'm going to keep riding Jacksonville, dude. I mean, they are so much better than what the public perception... We talked about this last week, didn't we? Where, like, the public perception of Jacksonville is, like, Liam Cohen doesn't know what he's doing, the team doesn't know what they're doing, but they're... What are they, 3-1?
Yeah, and they just beat the Niners in their place.
Yeah. Catching 3.5 at home now with the Chiefs coming to town. Chiefs look great against Baltimore, no doubt about it. But once again, this is the Chiefs. The Chiefs do not win by margin. Nonetheless, on the road against a team in Jacksonville whose defense is good and their O-line is really good. So I'm just playing the numbers here. Give me the home team getting more than a field goal. I'm going to ride Jacksonville until the market catches up on them.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. Etienne looks amazing, too.
He really does.
And if we have a little time here, who would win in a fight, Liam Cohen or Robert Saleh?
I think Saleh kicks his ass.
I think Saleh's got him.
All gas, no brakes.
All right, I am going for my fourth pick here. I'm going to Carolina. Bryce Young looks good.
That's a pick 'em, right?
The offense looks good. And I will be on Miami.
Okay.
The Carolina Panthers are so fucking bad that I just can't understand why this line... Is Tyreek Hill that big of a difference maker in this offense? I don't think so.
I don't think so. No, I don't
I think it's
so.
not, Shane. Give me Miami. What do we got for the number now? I had 1.5 earlier. I'm going to look right now.
1.5 minus 105.
Give me minus 1.5. On
FanDuel.
I do not understand this line. Yeah, I just got it on DraftKings too. I don't understand this line. I have no idea. Yeah, they didn't look good. It's the Jets. Carolina sucks. Carolina sucks. And that is just what I'm going to say.
Yeah,
don't hate that. I don't hate that. I got 2?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to stay in the same
You're fourth
game.
and your fifth, Beav, so just be careful here.
What'd you say?
You're fourth and your fifth, so just be careful here.
All right. Yeah, so can we do anytime touchdown, or is that just for the parlay?
No, we can do that.
You can do it, as long as it's not like a crazy minus odd.
You can't go above minus 120.
Who did you pick last week?
I picked...
You're going to put me on the spot like that?
Fergie, no, you picked Travion, he hit, and Fergie hit. I don't know who C-Mac had, though.
Oh, really? Were we
Oh,
two?
really?
What way?
You had a bet on it, Foley.
Yeah, I put it in. I didn't hit though. So, C-Mac, what
So
did you put?
Oh,
see who it was. But
yeah. See
anyway,
what it
I'm
was.
gonna stay in the same game as
Because I
C-Mac.
hit
Give me.
I hit the we do a two guy. I've hit I just took a Dunze last 2 times.
I mean, yeah, he
Hit
was
both
3
times.
for 3, right?
Yep.
4 for 4. But give me Chuba Hubbard. It's got to be plus odds. I can't imagine it's minus odds.
I can't imagine that is either.
You just saw the Jets run for like almost 8 yards a carry against the Dolphins. I feel like the Dolphins' run D is kind of bad. So give me Chuba Hubbard.
C-Mac went Lad McConkey.
Oh, that was a bad pick.
That's what it was.
Thanks a lot, C-Mac.
Damn.
Oh, he got 7 targets, 1 catch. Oh god.
So
Blame little old
you,
C-Mac.
I'm gonna play him against you guys, but I think we should also use him if we're doing a parlay.
You know what the crazy thing is? I was a Nico Collins touchdown away from 1.2K, and then I was a Brock Bowers touchdown away from $700 on $5 bets.
It's coming, baby.
No, I don't think it is. I think that was all I had. But no, all right, I like that. Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard ATD, and then let me see what else I got. I like. You know what? I'm gonna go to tomorrow night. I like the Rams. I think the offense is rolling. I think Stafford has a ton of weapons. I mean, Puka Nacua is unreal. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the Niners are all banged up. I don't even who's starting a quarterback for them.
Mac Jones.
Yeah, give me the Rams. They're laying 8.5, but I think they win by bigger than that. So give me the Rams minus 8.5.
Fuck, I wanted that one. That was my last pick.
Yep.
I do like that. McVay's 17-7 against the spread his last 24 games on short rest. He has beat the 49ers 3 straight times, straight up and against the spread.
Minus
Fuck, I like
115 on ESPN.
Foley, if you want to go, I got to find a pick here.
You're not taking this. I'm going to be buying a team at the absolute lowest here. I am going to take the Cincinnati Bengals getting 10.5 at home, hosting Detroit. I'm going to keep the thought process simple here. The first 2 games with Browning were probably the 2 most difficult places to play. At Minnesota, at Denver, against those 2 defenses. Offense looked horrible, but this week they come back home against a Detroit defense that is missing both corners in DJ Reed and Terrion Arnold. You got those 2 receivers in T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. This is going to be Zach Taylor's chance to scheme it up, just get the ball into their hands, and I think the 10.5 is just too much on the road. I think it's just a little bit too much of an overreaction to what we saw, so I'll take a stab here at the Bengals.
I don't hate that at all.
Yep.
I'm going to take, I'm just going to go a little off the beaten path here. Garrett Wilson. I'm going to take Garrett Wilson anytime touchdown.
Wow.
I like that. That's our guy.
This boy has been balling out. Cowboys secondary is awful. And you know what a weird stat is? Justin Fields has had the most time to throw. It's like 3.6 seconds in the entire NFL. It just shows he's not the guy because he can't fucking pull the trigger. But Garrett Wilson scored 3 or 4 touchdowns already in the first 4 games. I think he gets in here. So I'll take Garrett Wilson touchdown.
I love that. I mean, how shitty was that offensive pass interference call on that?
Man.
Yeah. How bad is Justin Fields?
I didn't want to go into a rant on how bad that game was, but I feel like they just keep getting shafted.
How bad is Justin Fields?
They definitely do, but Justin Fields is awful.
He looks like a bad college quarterback.
Like
this is so bad for like podcasting. He doesn't like. They have a first read, and he doesn't get off it. And then if he gets off it, like there's other people open. He's like, "Let me run." Like, how do you have? I saw a stat. So he has the most time in the NFL to throw. The Jets in true pass block sets are ranked fourth in the league in blocking in true. So that would be if the defense is rushing four, and I forget what the yardage is.
I will say this though. Hold on, not to cut you off.
Yeah,
I don't think the O line has played well. I thought it's been underwhelming.
they can't pick up blitzes.
No, but the time to throw, just be careful. I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong by any means. Be careful with some of those time to throw stats because running around and scrambling, it gets recorded as longer time to throw, right? Because you're moving around. But
I didn't realize it did that.
Yeah, because Jalen Hurts, obviously his O line's great.
He's a second.
Exactly, and his numbers are inflated because he will start moving around and stuff. So, like Kyle, I think a lot of the mobile guys add on time to that because of how they record the time to throw. Once again, I've seen issues with that before. I'm not saying that's the case here, but just
I mean, AJ Brown has like really good passing stats too. So
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown has really good receiving stats.
Like, all right, now we're in the weeds. Now we're sharp.
Chris Olave has really good passing stats. Running the triple coverage on that Philly special.
Hey, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
What So did Beav make 5 picks or 4 picks there?
Beav made 5. I have 5. You have.
What was the 5th one? I thought I don't know if I made 5. I got Browns Vikings over.
Yep.
Chuba ATD. Seahawks minus 3.5. Mason Taylor either yards or catches. What was the 5th?
No, you're right. So you have 4. Full, you have 4.
No, I have 5. I'm done.
That's right. Yeah. So Beav, it's on you.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it anyway. Give me the Jets money line.
Whoa!
Money line?
Let me see what it is. Hang on.
No. I think we'll let you have that one.
Yeah, go for it.
No, you know what? Yeah, give me the 2.5.
All right.
You know what? I think they win this game, but they've lost 2 games by 2 points already, and 1 game by 6 points. So that's 3 losses by less than 1 possession. Like I said before, I just think they keep getting shafted. I think things have to turn around eventually, and I said it last week that the Dolphins were a good bounce back spot. I think the Cowboys are too because I don't buy into them, and without CeeDee Lamb, I don't think they get it done. I mean, Sauce might get burnt by Pickens, but we'll see what happens. Give me the Jets though.
I mean, they have to win eventually, right?
I would hope so, but if you're tanking for the 1 pick, that's one thing. It seems like they are. I mean,
they're not tanking.
You got guys catching fair catching at the 2-yard line. I think
that was wild.
I mean, and without even like blaming the refs, like some of these penalties are just so stupid on these guys. Like it's like they're forgetting how to play football. And I thought they had referees at practice, so I don't know what's going on.
The worst part was he caught the fair catch at the 2, and he looked behind him and was like, fuck.
Yeah, like how do you don't know where you are? Like you got one job.
That guy.
And he
fumbled too. He fumbled the opening kickoff in the second half.
Did that guy get cut?
No.
I mean, they cut Xavier Gibson for less, so I don't know what's going on.
Who got cut? Braylon Allen's MCL. That got cut.
Yeah.
It's just
250 pound like fucking kick returner.
At some point, it has to turn around. Give me this week.
Okay.
Or even, if they lose by 2 again, it covers.
It sure does. They're
Yeah, give me the points instead of the money line.
No, I already took the points. Sorry.
Did you?
I'm sorry. No, I took the over. So you're getting 2.5. You have this. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
That's the one people should fade 100%.
Yeah. And the Yankees won tonight, so we are on to game. Everyone loves a game 3. Even you, Georgie. Georgie got
We need a ATD parlay. No.
yeah. I'll let you guys start.
All right. I am going to go first. I'm going to go to Jamar Chase plus 160.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, yeah, he's the best receiver in the game still, but they got to get him going. How do they not feed him? Like, I would just be peppering him.
This is the week.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, not watched a lot of the Bengals film.
You know what sucks? These games between the Lions and Bengals are usually like really high scoring shootouts. Weapons everywhere, but of course now with Burrow down, it's not going to be like that. So the Bengals are going to be forced to throw. So we'll see if they can keep up.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. You know what? Give me Jake Ferguson.
Ooh.
Haha, Fergie.
Back to the
Dude.
well.
He's so hot lately.
He is, and the Jets have no. I don't know if you guys watched the film, but they cannot. If you
They
do a
can't stop the tight
misdirection,
end.
if you do a misdirection, like they're just like, oh, I can't believe like you could do that.
What did he put up last week? It was ridiculous, right? 7 catches.
740 a touchdown.
Yeah. I would stay away from the yardage though, but obviously he did.
All we need is a touchdown, baby.
Yeah.
All right, Beav. What do you got for a touchdown score?
Should I go away from Chuba Hubbard? Is that boring?
I guess
Maybe
you
I'll
can.
pick somebody else.
I guess you can double down. Unless you
Let me
want
see. Let me see.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
She's angry, though. You know what? I'm gonna go with the rookie running back who's been steamrolling lately. Give me Amari on Hampton.
All right.
What's his odds? Is it too low though?
It might be. Hold on.
I'm checking right now. Who do they got?
The Chargers are playing the Commanders. Redskins.
I don't have odds for that.
I actually don't have odds for that either. You know, we don't have odds for it. We'll give you that.
All right, either put him in. If not, put Chuba Hubbard.
Nah, we got what we need.
I like that. I'm gonna actually play it this week. I didn't last week, but I'll play it this week.
No, hold on.
Oh,
I have-
5-0 guy didn't even play the fucking parlay. That's why I didn't hit.
No,
Hold on,
I played
hold on,
my
hold
picks,
on,
but I added.
Hold on. I have it. It's minus 170. We're gonna need another one.
Oh,
right,
minus
all right.
170. Jeez, all right.
May as well take fucking
Scratch that
Jameer
one.
Gibbs
out,
while we're at it.
Yeah.
What is he at? Like
Like
minus 250. All right, so we got Jake Ferguson, we got Jamar Chase, and then we're waiting on Beavs here, who tried to slip in Amari and Hampton.
Amari Hampton was no good.
Minus 170.
What's JSN?
Oh, Thursday night.
JSN is at. Who do they got? Oh, right here. JSN's at plus 140. That works.
No, on Thursday night.
All right,
Like
give me
140?
JSN because I'm going with the Hawks. So
There.
doubling down there.
All right.
I just put it in.
What were the odds?
Plus 2,000.
You'll see when you put it in, baby. Fucking.
Yeah. So you find out yourself.
I can't get odds on it yet. FanDuel's ass.
All right, Beav. If you come back again, we're gonna be mad. But hell of a run right now. Good luck to you.
fellas.
Yep.
I appreciate you.
Anything before you want a little Rico's free publicity?
Come on down for your tuxes, fellas.
There we go.
I'll see you guys.
All right.
Good
Thanks
luck to you.
for coming on, B.
Peace.
All right, boys.
Peace. All right. We are back. We might have to go 5-0 this week, Foley. We can't have him on 3 weeks in a row.
No.
Just absolutely cannot. His schedule sucks on Wednesdays too, so we really need to win this week. Let's hop into. Do you want to talk about Thursday night? I know we spoke about it. I am on CMC receiving yards. It feels like a square chalk play for myself, but they really don't have many options there. Are you taking anything in this game?
Not at this current line. I got 3.5 earlier in the week.
Oh wow, 8.5.
And it shot all the way up. Now watch that still lose. My only question for you in this one is, actually, I'm definitely going to do this. In my dynasty league, I have a lot of buys at tight end. Tucker Kraft. Should I start Tongs, the tight end for the Niners? I probably should, right? He's one of like 3 guys who could potentially catch a pass.
I'm looking at the injury report because I know Pearsall didn't. I don't think he practiced yesterday, and Jennings was banged. I think he.
Oh no, they're all out.
They're all out already. Yeah. Jeez.
And I'm hearing whispers that CMC might not play tonight.
Wow.
But that's more so rumor mill because they're clearly just punting on this game. Why are you going to run your injury-prone running back into the ground tonight on a short week?
I agree. Damn, this is a bad bet. You're right. He might play like a couple series. I think we're getting blown out, and he's not going to be
right. And he already leads the league in touches this year thus far.
Yeah, and it's all catches. He's on pace. Yeah. He's on pace for like 150 catches.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
I almost want to take the Rams 8.5.
No Bosa.
The Rams are quite healthy. And they're kind of dominate.
What's the current line? 8.5?
8.5. I just don't like the 8.5 because I feel like I lost so much value on this.
You could tease it down to 2.5.
I could. All right. I'm going to tease it. I'm going to tease the Rams.
All right.
That's my play.
I like that. I might join you as well on that, actually.
Just can't see that missing.
We just got to find another leg later on.
Yeah. Moving on. We are in London for the Browns-Vikings game. Browns plus 4.5. Total of 36.5. We talked about this one. It is a system play under for me. Beautiful at 36. Beav is on the over here. He does not understand the system. Clearly. I got to tell you, so this is the Vikings' second straight week overseas. They were in Ireland, now they're in London. Browns, as we said, is starting Dylan Gabriel. This feels like a Judkins coming out party here, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think this game goes one of two ways. Either the Browns win outright, or the Vikings run away with it because Dylan Gabriel is just not an NFL caliber QB right now. There's injuries all over the place. I mean, I like your. The only thing I don't like about the under is the potential.
It's Brian Flores against a rookie quarterback in his first start.
And also, I mean, the Browns defense versus Carson Wentz in that O-line is terrifying. And it could also be you know what I'm talking about, like the short field situation that we always hint at could always hurt. I don't see how either of these offenses really move the ball. I mean, I hated what I saw from the Vikings offense last week. It was essentially just it was a fantasy person's dream, fantasy football guru's dream of just pretty much throwing
to Jettas,
everything to Jettas, and just then against the soft zone at the end of the game, finally scoring and making it close. But yeah, I have nothing here, but it'll be interesting. I kind of like Dylan Gabriel. I don't know if you watched him at all in college. He's small. That's his one issue. He's fucking tiny.
Yeah.
But the guy's got a cannon of an arm.
Yeah. I watched him a little bit. He played against Ohio State at the Rose Bowl that one game, right? He looked bad that game.
Was it Ohio State he played? I think it was.
Last year, you're saying?
Was it last year? Maybe it was the year before. I don't know. He looked bad. So he didn't pass C-Mac's eye test.
Fair. It's fair.
Yeah, to your point, though, it's going to be
Yeah,
interesting.
you're right. Rose Bowl, they lost 41-21.
Yeah, got wrecked. To your point, the Browns are the number one ranked rushing defense in the league. They're only allowing like 70 a game. With Carson Wentz back there, you can tell that they really want to try to run the ball, and if it's not going to happen, I don't know how well Carson Wentz is going to hold up, and this offensive line looked quite bad. On the flip side, the Vikings kind of can be had on the ground. They're allowing like 130 something a game, which is in the lower half of the league. What are they allowing passing wise? Oh, they're the third best team in pass yards. They're only allowing 150. So you're gonna have to try to run it with Judkins, who looks very good so far. Okay. So once that, I can't believe these props still aren't even out. I will probably be on Judkins over rushing yards as well as the under.
And just to add some context to that, it looks like up the middle, Minnesota's been strong against the run, but outside, they've been very vulnerable.
There we go. That's why you're our stats guy. Moving on to Sunday's 1 o'clock. Colts hosting the Raiders. This line is now 6. Actually, it was 6. You got 6.5 for Indy. It is Indy minus 6.5, total of 47.5. You are on Indianapolis. I kind of like the Raiders because Indy did not pass the fraud alert test last week. Actually, they passed it. They should have. They should have at least covered that game. Just some weird things happening. I kind of like lean the Raiders when it was 7.5, but at 6.5, I would lean the Colts.
Yeah. Offense is still humming. Colton Miller is out for the Raiders. The Raiders can't really do anything. Besides, I know Genti was the story of everything last week. Had a good game on the ground, but I didn't like anything from a play calling perspective. I didn't like what I saw from the quarterback. They're not really using Bowers effectively offensively. And on the other end, I mean, the Colts offense, like I said, should have put up 27 on a good Rams defense on the road, if not for A.D. Mitchell fumbling that. So, at full speed ahead with the Colts at home, indoors, on the rug. I think this one gets ugly.
Yeah. I mean, Bowers he had 8 targets first 2 games, 5 and then 6. Like, what? How do you not? Jacoby Myers is Geno Smith the problem?
Dude, he sucks this year so far, and I thought it was going to be a really good fit over there.
Not good, Geno. Not good.
No.
I will say also, Indiana Jones is incredible under pressure this year. He's 25 of 39, which is like 64% completion mark. He was 6 of 8 for a TD under pressure against the Rams last week. So, good for you. Moving on, we got the Saints hosting the G-Men. G-Men coming off big win. Jackson Dart. The Saints are favored at home, minus 1.5, total of 42.5. You're on the Saints, and I agreed with you. Hit the bell. I'm on the Saints as well.
What's love got to do?
Rookie quarterbacks in their first 2 starts on the road are 13 and 34 straight up. That's all I need to hear. Also, if Jackson Dart doesn't start sliding, Russell Wilson will be back in by week 7. He got beat up last week. Neighbors is out. I have a stat for you here, Foley. There have been 94 wide receivers that have run at least 50 routes this year. The Giants have 3 wide receivers that are ranked 81st or worse in win rate. Neighbors was 81st. Slayton is 92nd. Wan'Dale Robinson is 94th.
Ooh.
That's crazy. That's all I need to hear. And also, Spencer Rattler has to win at some point, right? He hasn't won now since 2023. He's got to win at some point. This is their best chance to win.
Yeah. I'm on Saints, and give me the under 42.5.
Don't hate that.
So we talked about it in the contest, but ultimately the line was off when it opened. It kind of shot a little bit too far, maybe in the Saints' way, but now it's back down close to a pick 'em. I'm taking the Saints here because I just don't see how the Giants are going to move the ball unless they just faced the Bills and Josh Allen, who is just pretty much Jackson Dart on steroids. So like they should have a little bit of an idea of what they want to do in terms of stopping the scramble. They're going to make him throw through the air, which I do not have faith in him to be able to do at this point in time. And New Orleans defense hasn't been. They've been middle of the pack against the run. So, like, if they can just really focus on Scatabo and containing Dart in terms of his legs, let the guy try to beat you through the air and see where things fall.
Yep. We got a good one next. We got the Eagles hosting the Broncos. This line is now Eagles minus 3.5 with a total of 43.5. You are on the Broncos plus 4.5. The Eagles are 20-1 straight up in their last 21 games.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. The only loss was to the Commanders when Jalen Hurts left early. The Eagles won last week against the Bucs without completing a pass in the second half. That's crazy.
Yeah. Jalen Carter might not play, and that would be big.
Okay. Now, I don't want to toot my own horn here. I did say in one of our preseason predictions that I think Saquon is going to struggle this year. I would stay away from him in fantasy. I auto-picked him accidentally in one of my leagues. He's got 88 yards, 60 yards, 46 yards, 43 yards on the ground in the first 4 games. He's averaging 2.7 yards per carry in the second half. I think he has 1 rush over 20 yards. So he's slowing down a little bit. That being said, this is the second teaser leg for me. I'm going to tease the Broncos up to, this is 9.5 now. It's kind of a shit number. We're still doing it. Give Bo Nix credit. He does not get blown out. He is 20-2 in a 6-point teaser in his 22 career starts, including 12-0 in his last 12 regular season starts. So, second part of also the Eagles don't blow anybody out. So that's just the eye test. No stats for that. So I'm on that with you in a way.
Okay, I like it.
Jets hosting the Cowboys. Back at MetLife, +2. The Jets are +2.5 dogs at home. Total of 47.5. I'm on the over. I'm on Garrett Wilson anytime touchdown. I think I took Jake Ferguson anytime touchdown in our parlay with Beav. Listen, Dak Prescott likes playing against teams under 500. He's 39-13 straight up, and hitting the spread 64% of the time against teams under 500 in his career. That would be the Jets here. That being said, this is Dallas is allowing almost 300 yards, passing yards per game, which is an astronomical number. The team under them is the Ravens, who are allowing 265. So that is 32-yard difference average through the air. That's kind of crazy. The Jets don't know how to throw the ball, though, so I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work.
Both these pass defenses are bottom 3 in the league. Crazy.
Yeah. Can they stop the run? Let me just look at Dallas is like 20th in stopping the run. The Jets are 25th, so I could see.
No, I have Dallas as 24th in EPA per rush.
Okay.
32nd in EPA per dropback. 31st in overall success rate.
Okay.
It's as bad as it gets.
That's real bad. Let's see some points here.
Yeah, Pickens versus Sauce will be fun. I kind of like this matchup for Sauce, though. This is the type of receiver I think he will do well against.
Yeah, we'll see.
Not quick and agile.
Not quick. I also think he's getting called a little differently. I think anytime he gets his hands on anybody, it's a hold now.
Yeah.
I know I don't know. It's a physical game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a physical game. We're just not seeing that. Jets secondary also banged up a little bit. Michael Carter's going to be out. Not that he was doing much. Their 2 traffic cones at safety are not. They're banged up like mentally. They're fine physically. It should be. And the Cowboys want to throw the ball down the field, so we'll see.
What's the spread there?
2.5.
I'll take the Jets here.
Okay.
They've had some bad turnover luck thus far. Offense is a little bit better than I think it would appear. The defense is a major issue, but like I said, I kind of like that Pickens Sauce matchup for Sauce. And I don't know if they have the horses outside of Pickens to move the ball effectively. Also, a good prop game from that same angle. So let me just pull up. I'm not going to be able to figure this out in real time, but figure out who else is getting the snap share and target share outside of Pickens basically last week. And I'm going to take that guy's receiving props because Pickens is a low separation, high point, contested catch master. And like Sauce he's going to play outside. I think he'll mirror him outside. They don't move Pickens into the slot or anything.
Yeah.
I think Sauce can effectively remove him from the game plan. And then it's just a matter of who else can they. Ferguson, all those kind of guys might be someone to look at.
Yeah, so Tolbert had 6 targets, 4 catches. Ferguson had 7 targets. And then Turpin got a little banged up. He had 4 targets. So it looks like Tolbert's the other guy in that. Or
Okay,
Ferguson, I
Tolbert.
guess. Yeah.
And his receiving yard, Ferguson's at 45. Tolbert's not been up yet, oddly enough.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Turpin is a little banged up. He did not practice yesterday. He's nursing a foot injury, so it could just be Tolbert.
Yeah. Just an angle to think about.
Yeah. Moving on, we have the Ravens hosting the Texans. Ravens are plus 1.5 at home, total of 40.5. Cooper Rush gets the start, as we said. I'll let you start off here.
Ravens and Texans. Well, I have nothing here. Obviously, with Cooper Rush, with these backups, I didn't take any time to look at this game. Hopefully, I'm hoping Houston got right, but I don't know, man. They don't look good at all. So, what's the total?
40.5.
Yeah, I honestly have nothing here. I don't really have any insight either.
I'm going under. Under. Texans are 16-7 in the under since the start of last season. They just shut out the Titans. They can't really score. Let's just go under here. Let's not overthink this.
And you got to think, so like Houston's going to pack the box and they're going to stop the run, and then it's going to come down to Cooper Rush throwing it around on the outside. So yeah, and on the other end, I'm sure Houston and their boy Ryans will just settle for field goals, and it'll be a close game late.
I'm sure you're right.
Yeah.
All right, we got a big matchup next. Carolina Panthers hosting the Miami Dolphins. I am on the Dolphins. Let me hit you with a stat here, Foley, for our friends down in North Carolina. The Panthers haven't won or covered a spread since they were favored in a game for 5 years. I'm sorry, 4 years. 4 years ago. September of 2021 was the last time they did this. They are 0-10 straight up and as against the spread as a favorite since then. Give me Miami here.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I'll go against you. Let's battle. I'll go Carolina here. I think that Miami defense is fucking garbage.
It is. It is.
And I think Carolina does enough here to move the ball.
All right. Battling. Moving on to the 4 o'clock slate. We got the Cardinals hosting the Titans. Cardinals are minus 7.5. Total of 42.5. Eileen.
My survivor plays here.
Okay. You're on the Cards?
Yep, and I'll tease this with the Rams as well from earlier to get it down to 1.5.
Better one.
Titans are just. I mean, I really don't need to get too deep into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 3. I'm gonna do a 3-team teaser. I'm gonna join you on that.
And Arizona extended rest after coming off Thursday Night Football. 2 straight losses for a team with playoff aspirations. They're going to come ready to go. And Tennessee is just the vibes are through the toilet. I think you can fade Tennessee until Callahan's fired.
They ass.
Yeah, they ass.
Titans last 17 games 2-15 against the spread. Last 21 games 3-18 against the spread. Last 31 6-24 against the spread. Last 36 8-27 against the spread.
Yeah,
terrible, just awful. I love that. Love that for you. All right, we got two former Panthers battling it out here. We got the Seahawks hosting the Buccaneers. Darnold against Baker Mayfield. The Seahawks are -3 at home, total of 44.5. The no Bucky Irving, which hurts. Mike Evans still out. I saw a little stat that Ibuka is like can't separate, which is
Oh,
crazy because he's still just putting up numbers. It's crazy. I have one play here.
okay. I think I might have one as well.
I'm going to take Baker Mayfield to throw an interception. That's my play. He has been making some very high risk throws lately, especially in the game against the Eagles. The Seahawks lead the league in interceptions. They're ball hawks. A couple extra days rest. Bucks don't have a ton of. Godwin's slowly ramping back up. Ibuka can't separate. I'm just gonna take a pick here.
Okay. I'm going to take the under. What did you say the total was at?
44.5.
Take the under. You have two teams who are very run heavy. Seattle especially with Clint Kubiak, they want to go heavy personnel, run the ball, set up play action, all that good stuff. And then when they do try to set up the pass and they do find themselves in passing downs, I do trust Bowles to dial up the blitzes to kind of throw off Darnold a bit. And on the other end, I mean, with all the injuries and you're now going up against a team in Seattle with that Mike McDonald might be one of the better defensive play callers.
Yeah.
I think he's going to show different looks at home. And that's going to be tough for Tampa to move the ball there. So when you put it all together, if it's at, I might be able to find a 45. Let me place that now, actually. I'm going to take the under there.
Okay. Moving on, we got the Bengals hosting the Lions. Bengals at home, plus 10.5. Dogs, total of 49.5. You are on the Lions. What number do
No,
you get?
no, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
This is the Bengals Lions game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on Bengals.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah. Bengals, which I talked about.
Yeah. I will say the Lions are hitting at a 70% clip since 2021 against the spread, which is just
Oh, yeah.
nuts.
They are cover machines. Dan Campbell.
But it is outdoors. I don't really have anything in this game, so.
Yeah, I think I talked about it. They're probably going to be without Terrion Arnold and DJ Reed's definitely out. Terrion Arnold is doubtful. So if they're out both their top corners, they're going to have absolute paper bags covering T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Since he gets to come home with Browning after two, like I said yesterday, two of the toughest places you could really play right now in Minnesota against Flores and then in Denver, Mile High against that Denver defense. There's some positive regression coming, and you just got to hope to God that the Lions don't put up 77 points.
Yes.
It's always good when you place a bet and say you have to hope to God that one thing doesn't happen.
It's in his hands now. We got the Chargers hosting the Commanders. Chargers are -2.5 at home, total of 47.5. Jaden Daniels is back.
What's the spread here?
2.5. 2.5. I am kind of looking at the Chargers here. I will be honest. Joe Alt's out. That hurts. Justin Herbert has been pressured. He's faced 69 dropbacks under pressure so far this year, which is the second most behind Joe Flacco. And he is 15 of 42 while passing under pressure. So, can the Commanders dial up enough pressure to throw Herbert off? That seems to be the question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't really been impressed with their defense. Let's see some stats here. They're allowing almost 250 passing yards per game. On the ground, they are middle of the pack. Hampton looked great last week, but as we saw, the Chargers really like to throw the ball. I'm going to stay away for now, but I lean Chargers.
Okay. I lean Washington. I'll if you want to rip it, I'll go head to head with you.
All right, let's go head to head. I'm going to rip.
Yeah. I'll take Washington here. It's 2.5 sucks, obviously. Wish I can get a 3, but it's all good. I'll take the 2.5 here. I think the Chargers' offensive line has major issues, and I trust Washington's defense and Dan Quinn to stop the run, and that is the key. And I think Chargers are fine throwing the ball, 100%. It's just a matter of can the O-line keep up in constant passing downs. So I'll take Washington, and then obviously Jaden Daniels is back. So
Yeah. Head to head, 2 head to heads. All right. And I'm going head to head with Beav on one of them. We're just battling this week.
the boys
Sunday
are back.
night, we got the Bills hosting the Patriots. Bills are -8.5 at home, total of 49.5. Josh Allen has not lost to the Patriots since Tom Brady left. Nope, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. He's lost 3 times. He's 8-3 straight up against them since Brady left.
I have nothing here.
I don't either. I will say Drake May's 2-0 against the spread versus Josh Allen. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the only way you can lean here is New England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big spread, and New England's they've looked pretty good. Drake May's look good. It's just turnovers, and do you trust them to not do that?
Yeah.
And then Monday night, we actually have a sneaky good game, it feels. The Jaguars are hosting the Chiefs. Jaguars are dogs at home, +3.5, and this total is at 46.5. Jags look, outside of their receivers, Jags look pretty good.
Yeah. I'm on Jack, so you know how I feel about this one.
Yeah. I'm not going to touch this game right now. But yeah, I would lean Jaguars as well. 3.5. Chiefs kind of ran over a Baltimore's defense is not good. Again, who would have thought? So we'll see. But yeah, you're on the Jags. I would lean that way as well.
Yeah, and I'm actually looking now. I'm putting in those bets that we just talked about. You can get a +3 -115 for what we were just talking about.
Okay.
Washington. If anyone's out there gambling in real time.
Oh, that's right. This is a live stream.
For all the people in the chat, we got a super chat here from Shelby Rosen. And C-Mac, is that you? Yep, that's him.
Foley's here too.
The one and only.
Oh, what a time that was. Do you have a best bet? I'm 2-1. My best bets, everyone. My best bet this week is the Jets, Dallas over.
I will go to Denver +4.5.
Okay. And you want to give it a survivor pick since I'm out?
Yes. So let me pull up my handy. So one quick thing, I wanted to announce that a couple things. One, we spoke a couple weeks ago how Bryce Huff held the 2025 record for fastest sack. He has been beaten.
Ooh, okay.
Jeffrey Simmons.
Oh, I saw that.
2.09 seconds to get the sack there. So shout out Jeffrey Simmons. He now holds the record for fastest sack this year.
I did see that.
And also, the fastest ball carrier is Jonathan Taylor so far this year at 22.38 miles per hour.
Wow.
That is so fast.
I'll tell you who wasn't fast. Jordan Addison. He was running 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, not great. In terms of Survivor, okay?
Yep.
So, let me pull up my I made a little grid to figure out when and who I was taking, guys. So, this week, one of my plays will definitely be Arizona. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. And then
Is it a 2-pick week again?
Yeah. I mean, I just assume so. Or do they randomly do 2 picks?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, let me look. Because that would make this a lot easier. 5 entries missing. Oh, no, it's a 1-pick week. You're right. So it goes back. Okay, I didn't notice that. Okay, I'm going Arizona.
Okay. Let's see what the next one is. Week 7 is another 2-pick.
Okay.
That's actually
All right,
week 13 if we get that far. Yeah.
So Arizona for me, like we talked about, we already talked about them. And that's a team who I don't even know if they're going to have future value. You know what I mean? They're kind of up in the air with Arizona, how good they are. So I'll take them now. Tough division, obviously. So with the divisional games later, it's going to be rough. But I'll go Arizona. And then in terms of the anytime touchdown,
Yep.
do you have a guy?
I don't yet. That's exactly what I was looking for.
I got to place this now, otherwise I'll forget. How much should I put on this?
I've been putting 10 on this.
10. All right.
Because you can't seem to figure it out.
Fair, very fair. I'm gonna go Tyler Warren, Colts.
Oh, going back to the well with my boy. All right.
Is that who you were on last week?
Yeah.
Did it hit?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not gonna. I feel like that's not gonna work again.
You were on Lad. I was on Warren. And then I was on Lad with Beav.
Jesus Christ.
Hit one cash.
Let's go with. I'm gonna go Juwan Johnson then, Saints.
Juwan Johnson. Okay. I'm going to go Keenan Allen.
Okay, I like that.
So we'll put that puppy in right now as well. Anything else before we sign off here?
Shout out Dodgers. Dodgers Series 2-0 came home last night. I'm sweating out Tigres series price today, as well as the Cubs.
Game
And then in
three.
terms of Yankees Sox.
What better word in sports than Game 3?
Yeah. In terms of Sox Yankees tonight, I don't know what I'm going to do there.
2 rookies starting.
Yeah. What are you going to be watching tonight?
Probably the Yankees.
Yeah.
I don't really have much exposure in this Thursday. I'll probably have 2 screens up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, everyone. That is our show. Thanks again for tuning in. Good luck to everyone with their bets, and we will see you next week.
Peace.